Welcome back to the Fourth Inning Podcast channel to another episode of Outside the Box, the series where we talk about and rank things that aren't necessarily related to sports. I'm Josh, joined with my friends Blake, Tristan, and Matt, and a special guest for today's episode, our good buddy Tyler.
Welcome Tyler.
To the show.
Welcome.
In today's episode, we're going to be ranking our top 5 cereals. To get it started at 5, Frosted Flakes. This is a classic cereal that gets most of its promoting done during the Little League World Series, but unfortunately we did not see that this year. But yeah, nothing more intimidating than seeing Tony the Tiger on a cereal box.
You
but
say the classic tagline.
They're great. Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah, they're
There you
great.
go.
And
Hey,
I mean,
that's it.
he's speaking fact when he says that though. They're great. Frosted Flakes are great. That's why I meant 5.
Tigers are intimidating. Number 5, I have Cocoa Puffs. I think they had a very successful marketing campaign with back in the day, and I think that really helps my personal opinion on them. That's why I have it at number 5.
All right, my number 5 is Fruity Pebbles. Used to get the off-brand Fruity Pebbles when I didn't, pick out my cereals. But now that I know what they are, I pick out the Fruity Pebbles and they're very good. And for the first time, Tyler.
At my number 5, I have Reese Puffs. I really like that commercial with the rap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa! Oh yeah.
That really got me into it. I like Reese Cups as well, so that's my number 5.
Makes sense.
My number 5, I'm just going plain Wheaties. Delicious.
Wheaties.
They make me feel strong.
You want to
Do
be on a
they?
Wheaties box?
I've actually never had Wheaties before.
Me neither.
Is that right?
You're missing out.
I've never
You're not
had
really
it.
missing
I
out.
have a
It's not
box
much
in
to
my
it.
room.
Who's on the cover?
You don't know who it's on by?
It's just signed
All right,
by
Josh.
like, Tyler Maddey
Josh,
or
what's your
something.
4?
It's signed by Cody
Tyler
Reed.
Malley,
What if it's signed by Cody Reed?
Cody Reed, please, if you're listening, contact us, and we'd love to have an interview there.
We would. We love
It was sad to see you leave. It really was sad.
Moving on to number 4 now, I have Fruit Loops. I didn't know that all of the flavors taste the same. It's just the colors
Yeah.
that different.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of things. Like
Yeah, but but Fruit Loops was one of the ones that I thought were a big difference. But
It's a travesty.
yeah,
Let's say.
it was a shame when I found that out. But regardless, they're good, and good breakfast cereal. That's why I have it at number 4. Matt, what is your number 4?
My number 4 is Apple Jacks. A good fruity flavor. It's a good.
Fruit.
Yes, apples are a fruit.
Apple Jacks
And
are. They're one of my favorite.
Lost my train of thought there. But yeah, Apple Jacks really are. They're solid, and I like their promotion. It makes me laugh a lot, and it really helps me.
What's so funny about the promotion?
I just find it how like it's like isn't one of the dudes like Jamaican?
Yeah,
I like
the
that.
stick-
Yeah, I like the
cinnamon
apple.
stick.
The cinnamon
Jamaican
stick.
stick.
Jamaican me crazy.
The apple
Like,
and
what's
cinnamon.
your number
Come on
4?
now.
My number 4 is Honey Nut Cheerios, a classic cereal. Kind of.
Very classic.
Yeah.
Cheerios are the classic, but these
Yeah.
are better.
Yep.
So that's why they're
That's
on my
true.
list, and Cheerios are not. Tyler, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is Trix.
Ooh,
Which
So
I
Trix.
really
The bunny,
like
the bunny.
more
For
than
kids.
Apple
They
Jacks,
are
to
for
be
kids.
honest. I really like the Trix yogurt, which was actually really good.
Oh, those
Trix yogurt
that
is
was.
Those are very underappreciated in today's society, I think.
My number 4, I'm gonna have to go with Tony the Tiger with Frosted Flakes.
Yep.
They're great.
Pony.
They're classic. Moving into the top 3 now, I have Apple Jacks. As Matt said earlier, they do a great job by promoting their brand through the cinnamon stick and the little apple, something that is seen in our society a lot, I guess you could say. But yeah, regardless,
How is it seen in our society a lot? Marketing.
marketing does a great job of that. So yeah, very similar to Fruit Loops with the discoloration of the circles. But yeah, that's why I have it number 3.
Another successful marketing campaign is my number 3. That's Fruity Pebbles. They had a very high caliber athlete promote the Fruity Pebbles.
Who
And he-
was that?
John Cena.
and don't forget
You never saw him. You
Yeah.
never saw him.
Could you see John Cena on the commercial or not?
You
really?
could.
Really?
An all-time,
I know,
great at marketing was also marketed the Fruity Pebbles. You know who it is? It's Shaq.
It's
What
Shaq.
else did you do?
Shaq-a-roni.
Yeah, Shaq-a-roni.
And Mr. O'Neill, if you're listening, we would love to have an interview. Just please direct message us, and then we'll get you in contact with our HR
Yeah,
guy.
we expect to hear from you. Shaq. All right, my number 3 is Frosted Flakes. As Josh said earlier, they're great.
And Tristan.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, Tristan.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry,
Yes,
Tristan.
yes.
But they
It's
are
okay.
great, and that's why they're my number 3.
My number 3 is Captain Crunch, which...
Did you know it's Cap'n?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Captain. He's Captain.
Is he
I
Cap'n?
learned that out. I found that out like 2 weeks ago.
That's a
but yeah.
travesty.
It was a shame.
Tyler, why do you have them?
I don't know. I feel like if you haven't had them in a while, they always hit once you have.
They hit.
I hope they don't hit you. Oh my God.
Oh boy.
You absolutely scream.
All right, back to it. My number 3, I'm gonna go with the cinnamon toast crunch. They're delicious. They're my favorite. The cinnamon,
Yeah.
the cinnamon sugar.
They're delicious. Number 2, I have Honey Nut Cheerios. Are you okay?
No, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry, we all have masks on. We are recording this socially distanced, but at number 2, I have Honey Nut Cheerios. Obviously, the better version of Cheerios, the better twist. Is that what you said earlier?
No.
I don't know.
But you can say it.
Yeah,
Variation.
I could say it. Yeah, yeah.
Flavor.
A different variation to a very generic brand. That's why I have it so high on this list. Great breakfast cereal.
Number 2, I have Frosted Flakes. I mean, all of you guys have said it before, and they're great. That's all I got. Blake, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is shredded mini wheats. I don't like normal shredded wheats, but
I don't think I've ever
You
had
like
those.
you like the mini ones? Though?
Yeah, I found out that like the big ones are actually like huge. They're just
Like,
like
Yes.
they're like this big.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't know they're big.
Wait, like this big?
What? Yeah. you wouldn't you wouldn't know because you can't see, but they're big, and I like the mini ones because they're easier to eat. And Tyler, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Ooh.
Without all like the really high sugar, that's my favorite one.
Yeah, we don't promote high sugar eating in.
No, we promote a healthy
Intake.
That's
lifestyle
right.
here.
Yeah,
at Fourth Inning
intake.
Podcast.
Intake is the word I was looking for.
Calorie deficit. That's what you do.
For number 2, I'm gonna go Captain Crunch. My favorite is the fruit. What is it? Fruity?
Oh yeah, they
The
got like the little circles.
Yeah,
on the
What's
color.
it, what's it called?
Cap'n?
Captain.
It is Captain.
It's
We just
Captain
said that.
Crunch. Not Captain. It's Captain.
Oh, what is it?
Cap'n
It's got a funny
apples.
It's like berry. Captain.
No.
It's
Berry
Yeah,
blast.
mixed
It's berry.
It's like mixed berry.
name. Yeah.
Oops,
Yeah.
and berries. Thank
Yeah,
you
it's
for the
oops and
help.
berries.
The eye in
Josh,
the sky.
Josh, what do you have at 1?
Number 1. Wow, we're already at 1. If you think we have missed something in our rankings, please feel free to comment it down below. My number 1 is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This was a cereal I haven't had in a very long time, but when I have had it, it's very
It hits, right?
it's what?
It hits,
It
right?
does hit, but it doesn't like actually physically hit you.
Yeah.
No, no.
It
That
hits
would
you
make
with
for a very painful breakfast.
That would.
Yeah, there's little tiny cinnamon toast crunch with the face, and they
Yeah.
always eat each
And
other
they
like
seem very
weird.
intimidating on TV.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want one of those
I
hitting
wouldn't
me.
know 'em. They're like
Yeah.
the Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, regardless, great cereal. That's why I have them at 1. Matt, what's your number,
Number 1, I also have Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's a bit of a hot commodity because all the sugar in it, so I don't really have it
Yeah,
much.
we don't promote that.
We don't
yeah.
promote. We promote a healthy lifestyle here at
Right.
the Fourth Thing Podcast, and I think that those commercials of those little dudes eating each other, I think it's a bit disturbing,
It's
but
it's kind of cannibal.
it's kind of cannibalism.
It
but I
is.
mean, it gets the point across that even like the cinnamon toast crunch is so good that their own like little children will eat each other,
Yeah, that's.
and I
Children.
They
yeah.
support
And
cannibalism.
so I really think that shows a big message, and I think it's just a really good cereal. Blake, what's your number 1?
My number 1 is also cinnamon toast crunch. I think they're genius because they just basically put a bunch of sugar in it, which is exactly what kids like. And
But we don't promote that.
we don't promote it.
No,
but,
we
It's
don't.
good, but we
promote
don't
a healthy
promote it.
style at the Fourth Inning Podcast.
but most people don't. And they just it worked on me apparently. And cinnamon toast crunch are my number 1. How about you, Tyler?
My number 1 is Lucky Charms.
Mm.
Or the marshmallow.
Marshmallows, yeah.
More than
Did you know they make
Just the marshmallows.
just the marshmallows? Like
They do?
they sell
Yeah.
that.
There's
Yeah.
a cereal.
Oh, yeah.
That's just marshmallows.
No, like it's
What?
the
No.
Lucky Charms marshmallows.
Is it
Yeah.
a cereal?
It's a cereal.
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
So
know
is
how
that-
it's gonna fill you up, but it's
Yeah.
just
It
It won't
marshmallows.
well because it's food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good observation.
That's how food works. Yeah.
My number 1, I'm gonna have to go with Frosted Mini Wheats.
Yes.
Very good, as Blake said.
Oh, and I said
del-
shredded mini wheats.
it's all right. You meant Frosted.
Yeah, I meant what he said.
The
Go back.
people know what you
can't
meant.
take
The
it back,
Frosted Mini
I meant
Wheats.
shredded.
It's on
I
the
could always
record.
go
It's
for
on
a
the
bowl.
record. You can't. All right. Well, that wraps up this episode of Outside the Box. Thank you guys for tuning in. We hope
Thank you.
liked.
Thank you, Tyler, for
Thank
joining
you,
us.
Tyler,
Thank you,
for
Tyler.
joining us.
Can we get a clap to Tyler here?
Thank you.
Good job. Good job.
We hope you like this episode, and we hope you tune in for our next Outside the Box episode. And if you guys like Tyler being on the show, let us know.
We'll
And
bring him
maybe-
back.
Maybe we'll bring him back for another
Wait, no, say
Or a
it.
different guest.
Yeah.
or a different guest.
Like
Just-
Shaq.
Like Shaq.
Yes, there's
Just-
Jackaroni.
Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, follow all of our social medias, and remember to get 4% better every day. See ya.